I want you to imagine the disciples excited and said, he said to us of the promised Holy Spirit that is coming, the advocate that will be with us always. And he says, wait here until the Holy Spirit comes. And Mary would say, for you, the Holy Spirit's coming might be a promise. For me, the coming of the Holy Spirit is a reality that I've already experienced at the very beginning of this whole odyssey. I want you to just contemplate that for a moment. They're looking forward to what Mary had already experienced. Jesus said, wait, or in John's gospel, when the advocate comes, the Holy Spirit, he will be my witness. So you have this promise that they're looking to, a promise that has already been fulfilled in Mary's reception of the Holy Spirit at the very beginning. And she speaks to them not with expectation, but with knowledge and relationship and experience. And I think that is a blow mind. Remember that Mary is without sin. So Mary has no resistance whatsoever to the Holy Spirit. Zero resistance. So can you imagine the way that we rely on the Holy Spirit and we get a nudge for this and a nudge for that? Could you imagine Mary and the Holy Spirit would nearly be like an avatar, because there's no space between Mary and the Holy Spirit. So if the Spirit wants Mary would go in whichever way that the Spirit is asking Mary to go. And in that sense, the sinlessness of Mary, the lack of resistance of Mary, means that Mary and the Holy Spirit would have had an incredible relationship.
Seeing it, experiencing this walk, contemplating this. Now, this is a mystery for all of us listening to the Archbishop and him sharing the relationship between the Holy Spirit and Mary, to me, is just awe-inspiring. So for many of us who sometimes are challenged with having a relationship with the Mother of God, then we can see, how very special this Mother of God is, this Mother of the Church is. Yeah. So we shouldn't hesitate in terms of, understanding, her relationship with her Son, her relationship with the Spirit, her relationship with God the Father.
And her relationship with her other son. Yes. Woman, behold your son. Son, behold your mother. And the disciple made a place for her in his home from that day forward. So don't forget the other son, which is you and me.
Yeah. And therefore that call to invite Mary to be part of our homes, to be in our...
Absolutely. Now, the early church taught this little formula. Mary already is everything the church was destined to become. Mary already is everything the church is destined to become. Mary is joined with Jesus in body. The church is the body of Christ. Yeah. Mary was overshadowed by the Holy Spirit. The church was?
Yes.
Overshadowed by the Holy Spirit. Mary gives birth to Jesus. The church will bring forth Christ to all nations, all peoples, and in all times. Everything that we can say about the church has already been fulfilled in Mary. Everything. And that the church is mother of all people, and Mary has already brought forth her fruitfulness Mother of the church. Mary ponders the secret mysteries in her heart. The church ponders these mysteries and brings them to all of her children. In all the iconography at Pentecost, Mary is seen at the center of the picture with the apostles surrounding her. You always see it.
Yes.
The images portrays her. She is presiding over Pentecost.
Yes, 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 yes.
So if you see a mass with me and the priest celebrating, the presider is in the center and the celebrants are around. So in the iconography of Pentecost, Mary is in the center. The apostles are around and the disciples are behind. There's something that is taking place here.